Hey there, we made it. Welcome. We were having some technical difficulties and I was working on my laptop because I couldn't get the phone to work. Hi, welcome. We're going to do a live clearing tonight. Hello. We are getting the group prep to work. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sahara. I'm with Starlight Wellness. And I'm getting the group prep to work for tonight's clearing. Apologies for being just a few minutes late. The phone, hi Kristen, hi John. The camera was doing the thing again and I was like, no, not tonight. So I pulled out the Chromebook, couldn't get it done fast enough, restarted my phone. Oh, good. Hi friend, hi Kristen's friend. And yeah, you know, all the things that happens with our devices and stuff. I've had to clear my devices a lot. I don't know about you guys. Sometimes your phones aren't working, so we have to clear them. So that might be a thing, or maybe there's something going on with Facebook. Anyway, we're here. Welcome. Yes, a lot of energy. This could be mine. Like this pendulum is so heavy, hard. Clearing. We're doing the prep to work, which is what we do in SRT, to begin to work, to clear all the energies, to put up shielding for protection while we do this work. They start working on your spiritual committees, your high self team. So if you already have a connection and a good line of communication with your high self, fabulous. If you don't, I would suggest that you try and maybe work with your high self. Ah, yes. Good idea. I don't always clear my devices, but I'm gonna have to. Thanks for that tip, Kristen. Yeah, the other night when I woke up, so in the astral realms, a lot of things are happening, if you guys know, right? And some of that stuff comes through our phones, the Wi-Fi. So always shielding, protection, lots of love, lots of light. And your high self knows, so ask your high self, what do I do? What do I do to clear my devices? Go ahead and clear everybody's devices. Openings, gremlins, fill them up with infinite amounts of love, light, and healing, close, and permanently seal them. So the pendulum is going a little bit slower now, but the energies are, when my pendulum starts getting really hard, sometimes I just have to put my hand down. So, yeah, if you don't know much about pendulums, look up the idiometer response. That's how it connects with my energy and high self energy. Kinesiology is something else you can look up. Is the group prep to work? Is there anything to clear, heal, or do for me or the group before we start this work? Yes, and they're going right into a clearing session, a clearing signal. So that is a question that I always ask. What needs to be done? Or just to get the clear go ahead, I ask, is there anything to clear, heal, or do before we start this session? And they're like, yes. So I'm like, yes, great, do it. Okay, so where are we at? Where is the group's level of consciousness? Raise everybody up, including their high self. Is everybody downloaded with the information? The group is prepped and ready to work. Where's their high self's consciousness? Where is their consciousness? Great, excellent work. Okay, so we're there. Tonight's clearing is on clearing injustices. Another word for injustice may be something that's not fair. So we're going to ask Spirit, we always like to ask positive and negative. What's the positive energy on releasing injustices? I'm getting about 25-30%. What's the negative on releasing? A little bit higher, 40%, 50%. So we're going to start clearing and asking Spirit and our high self team to clear everything that can be cleared without research. Lots of different ways to ask questions. That's the cool thing about SRT. If you ask questions in a different way, and sometimes your high self. So if you ask questions in a different way to your high self or in your own personal work, your higher self that you work with, if you ask the question in a different way, sometimes you get a different answer. So I heard, and I had to look up things like you know, I looked up injustice just to make sure that I would ask different ways how to clear injustices. And they, trust me, they are clearing. While I just pull my description up. Here we are. Yeah. So, Spirit, okay, we're going to clear blocks. We're going to clear anger. Usually if there is an injustice, there's anger, right? Because it hurts us. It hurts our heart. It hurts our sensibilities. It hurts what we thought we should have. So we're going to clear anger and conflict. We're going to clear cruelty. We're going to clear despair. We're going to clear abuse. We're going to clear addictions to abuse. We're going to clear injustice. We're clearing guilt, hate, unforgiveness, stinginess. Yeah. You know, this work can clear specifically if there's something, so we have something going on here at our own house about the landlord taking care of things and insurance. Thanks, John. I appreciate your donations. Thanks for your comment. Yes, so the, I'll clear, you know, sometimes there's an imbalance, right? Karma, we're playing good guy, bad guy sometimes, and there could be an imbalance, unresolved energies. And so that's what's so cool about this work, SRT. You can clear specifically something between me and the landlords. Like maybe I owe him something from another lifetime, so he's taking it out this way. You know, there's sort of this way that the universe has, which most of us don't know and understand, about clearing ego, how the energies get balanced. So when we do these general clearings, we don't have to know a lot, but when we work, when I work with you personally on a one-to-one, we go really deeply, more specifically, into balance the energies between you and this injustice, between everyone that's involved. And that's always a fun question to ask. How many souls are involved? So we are clearing. It always makes me laugh when I get this vow. So there's a vow to annihilate evil. I don't know why it makes me laugh. It's like, because we're so like, yes, we're going to do this. I'm vowed to release the world of all evil. Well, yeah, we do. But really, our work is in here. If you feel called to balance energies in the world, there's a lot of people fighting for social justice. For sure, we're clearing vows to follow tradition, vows to break tradition, vows to be perfect, vows to achievement, abdicating personal power, vows of subservient. Yeah, I'm not saying don't go be a social justice worker and go march on the capitals. Do what you feel called to do, of course. But also, find a modality like SRT, which just can balance the energies in the quantum field. We're going to clear energies of obsession and obsessive thoughts, because when we suffer or occur an injustice, we get obsessive about it, and then we have emotional reinforcement. Some of this stuff just really makes sense, right? So let's clear all that out. Do we need to revoke any of these vows? I'm getting a yes, so if you would like to revoke these vows with me, you can repeat after me. I, say your name out loud, revoke any and all vows to all the things that Sahara said that are on the charts right now, even those that are hidden, hiding, and buried, covered up. And I choose to stay open to daily guidance and decisions that are for my highest good here and now. Oh, I said that so fast. I'm sorry. I revoke any and all vows to annihilate evil, to follow tradition, break a tradition, all the things that are being brought up here. And I choose to stay open to daily guidance and decisions that are for my highest good here and now. I'm okay as I am. I praise Universal Source. I talk so fast sometimes. And I have revoked so many vows. So anytime you feel like you've made this vow, you know, it really solidifies it in your field. You can use this statement. I'll put it in the community on YouTube. And this is a statement that, of course, was downloaded to Robert, the founder of this work. What are we clearing next for the group spirit? We're going to clear archetypes. Archetypes almost always come up in these sessions, I noticed, which I think is interesting. But it makes total sense because archetypes are patterns, right? They're sort of like this pattern that is followed for all humans. Okay, 8B. We are going to clear archetypes of to the positive, which are just potential, spirit potentiality patterns. We're going to clear blocks to order, blocks to self-esteem, blocks to forgiveness, blocks to freedom, blocks to sympathy, blocks to sincerity, blocks to love of life, abundance, blocks to power, wholeness, friendliness, blocks to love of self, concern, and self-forgiveness. Please clear. Thank you. Are we clearing the negative potential too? Yes. Clear the negative potential, and those are things like self-destruction and self-limitation. We're clearing depression, injustice, frustration. Again, all patterns, all archetypes of potentiality and things that could be happening that we have the potential to experience. And if you're an old soul, you've probably experienced all of it. And usually that's why people find SRT, because they've lived many, many lifetimes and they're looking for a way to just dump the stuff and clear it out really quickly. Okay, what's next, Spirit? We're going to clear mazes of programs. We're clearing chart 14. Do I have to look at it? No. Clear chart 14. Clear all the charts and list again. Do another alpha to omega. Spirit, what are we clearing next for the group? These things that were not fair. If something is, you know, not for you, if you didn't get something, if you didn't get the job, you're like, oh, it's not fair. I didn't get the apartment. Oh, it's not fair. Maybe there's a better apartment for you. Maybe there's a better job for you. If it was meant for you, it will be yours. And sometimes if you really feel like it was meant for you, then that's when we go to SRT. Then we go and we ask our higher self. Then we ask to clear and we go into our hearts. We go into our meditations. Like, why is this not coming to me? It could be because there's something to clear. So SRT is just my go-to. It has just been my go-to since I started this work 20 years ago. I'm looking at lower level blocks they're clearing. Do we need to know any of these lower level blocks? No. Are there openings below chart 3? No. Beings. Let's clear the beings. I felt like there were some beings trying to sneak in. Clear and close and remove. Send clear, please. Now we're going to clear regular archetypes. So the other archetypes were pre-programmed with spirit, sort of the pattern body. Now these are what we call inner archetypes. And this is, we're clearing the financier. A lot of injustices around money. A lot of imbalances for the money. I always have in my prayers to bring me back all the money I lost in all my other lives, and to restore balance to the economy, to the financial world, because a lot of that's breaking down. And we cannot afford. We're clearing the business owner, business manager archetype. We can't always afford everything. We have everything, right? But the way things are going, the scales are being rebalanced, and that's what we're doing right now. Clearing injustices, bringing the money back into everyone's hands, not just the elite. We're clearing the spiritual warrior. We're clearing the maternal and the paternal archetypes, the critical parent archetype, the suppressed child, the producer, the mystic, the author, the perfectionist, the muse. I love that. The muse. Clearing all inner archetypes, dissolve, delete, reprogram them. Whatever is no longer working, we're going to deactivate them and archive them and bring in some new ones to replace these. Yes, please. Anything else here? No. Awesome. Next, doing another full sweep on the charts. What I'm noticing is that so much is happening that we don't even have to ask for. So I started doing this system in 2004, and we used to have to just go every little detail. The soul needed to know. When it needs research, the soul needs to know to shift. And right now we are all so ready. The energies are so much lighter. We're like, clear it, clear it, So your high self knows how to clear. If you come to some of these sessions, come to a few of these SRT sessions, your high self is already downloaded with this information. It knows how to clear. Say clear. Get in touch with your high self, learn to create a connection. And when I'm working with a pendulum, like this is where I'm getting answers, right? I want a yes, this is my forward, and a no is this way. If I don't need answers, which now, like, I don't need the whole horse and pony show. I don't need all the answers. Sometimes I want to know the answers, but most times I just want it gone. Clear it. We have work to do. We are creating, we're building a whole new world. We have work to do. Yeah, sometimes we want to know. I get it. But me, I just want to be on the other side. Clear the DNA, chromosomes, and trailers. Awesome. Let's clear the groups DNA, chromosomes, and trailers. Upgrade them. Do whatever needs to be done for them. They're going to clear a program for the group. All right. That's kind of rare. What are we going to clear? We're going to clear a conflict program and a self-punishment program. This is a past life trauma. It has imprinted us. It is also imprinted in the spirit body. Where was this established? This was established at the Godhead level. Lots of stuff lately on the Godhead level. Was harm, did harm. This was harm that was done, and it set up energies of betrayal. Yeah, injustices. Spirit, whatever you can do, please. All the injustices in the world, all the injustices for all the viewers that are watching, for myself, my soul family, your soul family. Oh my goodness, that's feeling lighter. Me and a friend of mine have been doing so much big world stuff clearing for the false matrix. It's been awesome. It's been really powerful. I hope everybody can feel a shift. Usually when you do these clearings, it takes about 3 or 4 days for the energies to really shift. So notice, don't overdo them. There's lots of videos on my YouTube channel. Just do 1 or 2 a day. We're going to clear separation. Reconnect everybody to the truth. Reconnect everybody to the luminous light beyond the beyond, the high self, the source, prime creator. Get us all cleared, please. Clear selfishness. So much injustice over selfishness. And that's the human condition, right? Light and shadow. We all want something for ourselves. Sometimes we have fear that we're not going to have enough, but this stuff goes way back. We're talking 250 billion years ago. So it's not something that we're really conscious of. You may not have any super conflicting injustices in your life right now, but this is other lifetimes. What I found with SRT, the work that we're clearing now is usually only about 10%. It's affecting this life. 90% is the rest of these other lifetimes. All of these clearings are only general clearings for the group, for the audience watching. They are timeless, they are quantum. If you ever experience any injustice in your life at any other time, you can come back to this clearing, just throw it in there, ask Spirit to clear it. That would be a beautiful thing, right? Okay, what are we clearing? We're going to clear the... Are you showing me 6A, C, or D? 6A. Some more discordant energies in the health abuse, helplessness, in the emotional body. Revenge. Yeah. Two wrongs doesn't make a right. Domineering and self-punishment clearing. Fatigue clearing. Hatred clearing. Clear murder of good. Holding on to these things can really block our good, so we want to let it go. Do some forgiveness work. Hold your own heart. Give it to Spirit. Give it to God, love, light, whoever it is that you work with. If you can't do it, sometimes we can't do things. It's like, if you can't let go of the injustices, at least be willing to let go. I'm willing to let go. I'm willing to understand. That in itself will create a little bit of a shift. So we're clearing, clearing, clearing. I'm so glad you're here. My throat needs some hot tea. I really appreciate you guys coming on. It keeps me going. Makes me feel good, like I'm making a difference. So thank you. Okay, I think they're going into mop up. Yeah, these clearings are usually 15 to 20 minutes or kind of a general clearing. How's everybody feeling? You feel anything a little bit lighter? Usually this is what I do. So you kind of check in, you do the clearing, you check in, you're welcome, thank you. You check in and like it feels, your response, your reaction feels different. If you, like you're thinking about this thing, that's really bothering you, and then when you do the clearing, then you're like, I can't even find it, which is the indication that it cleared. Isn't that awesome? Anything else to clear, heal, or do before we completely wrap this up that we didn't know to ask for? I'm getting a yes, so there's always something that I always ask, and they're clearing that, and then we're going to check the positive, negative. What is the positive energy on injustices? We're at 100%. And the negative energy on injustices is 0. And that's what we always want. That means it cleared. You can feel it in your head, a bit lighter. Yes, I'm making a difference. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate all the work that you are doing. A lot of injustice with the last full moon. Yeah, this was a topic because I knew it would. Yes, I hear you, Kristen. Me too. I know that Spirit guides me while I'm doing these works for myself. Yeah, this last full moon, lots of releasing too for myself. And now we have the new moon coming up. I'm going to do a new moon clearing for our new moon manifestations on like around February 10th. So check back. I'm not sure if I'll do it on Facebook or YouTube. I'm kind of looking into whether or not, and I'll ask you guys now if you feel like you have a minute to ask, because they're still clearing, to answer. I'm thinking about doing YouTube lives or versus YouTube versus Facebook lives. So let me know in the comments where would you most likely come. I appreciate you guys being here. My YouTube audience is building really fast. I may just add another second live. That could be fun, right? So me trying to balance my life with all that I want to do. But that's just a thought that came to me, is doing the YouTube lives. But yeah, I may try both. That's what I'm hearing now. Just try both. You would attend either. Awesome. Thank you. Love that. So thanks for putting up with me and all my chatter and all of my work and technical difficulties. Yeah, Facebook wanted to make me go land sideways again. So I was a little late getting on the call. But anyway, I appreciate you. Oh, Kristen, thank you. Love you too, sweetie. Lots of love for all of you. Thanks for coming. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up so I can do some other things this evening, and I wish you well, and come back next time. Okay, bye-bye.